His Green over the wicket, he bowls, and forward goes Sharma, defending. Quite a gentle pace about that one from Green.
From the Bennett end to try and do just that, although it's going to be a boundary conceded from Sharma. It was a nice little... As Van Beek comes in and is driven... And I think that's Green at mid-off has been nutmegged. The ball's hit the end of the square and then it's shot low. He's expecting it to bounce up. And it's gone straight to his legs for 4, and that is a half century to Geddes. Very fine innings, 51.
A job that he'll want to do coming in today as Sharma opens up and goes down the ground with a huge slap back over the bowler's head, and that's hit the sight screen for 6. Comes in once more, bowls, and Sharma drives him to cover, and he's gone. And you kind of felt that was going to come next ball, didn't you? I mean, cricket's a funny old game.
Might get you in as right. Bowls and it's edged. Cracknell went for a little sort of a dab down to third man, but it got the top edge, went over second slip.
Bowls and down the track. Comes Geddes, and he edges it just out of reach of Slip. Slip will be disappointed, I think, not to have got there. I know, one more over.
Van Beek is in and driven, and Buttinger does another dive to his left, but can't get a hand on this, and it goes for 4. Takes Geddes to 86.
Slip in place. He's left arm around and he bowls to Geddes and he blocks it into the offside. And that is lunch on day 2, and only the night watch falling on the second morning. Sharma, who batted brilliantly.
Sam Wood in from the Bennett end, bowls very full, driven down into the ground, not timed at all by Cracknell. It bounces up. Wood bowls outside off stump, crashed away through the offside. Could be 4, will be 4. Van Beek can't get there. It wasn't a half volley, but Geddes got on top of the bounce, and
Wood, right arm over the wicket from the Bennett end. He bowls short, and he's pulled hard by Geddes, and that could be it, and that is it. There's the cry from the balcony below. It's been a very popular signing from Surrey, Ben Geddes. 101 from 167 deliveries. He raises his bat and his helmet to the pavilion here. Up they go, and the bat goes around the ground. Green is past the umpire, bowls, and edged and gone. Cracknell punches the back of his bat. Well, I tell you what, Green has persevered away on the top of that off stump, and he finally has reward.
Right, casting a very dark shadow, runs in, bowls outside off stump, cut away and cut for 4. Dived away to his right. Patel couldn't get there.
There's Travaskis in once more, bowls, and Gohar drives at him, gets him away through the covers, and a chase on here. He's timed that well, hasn't he? Deep covers are not going to get there. I thought it was going to be a single or maybe 2 at best, but 4 runs it is. Leicestershire and Middlesex a couple of seasons back as his flatter delivery. Now he's got an inside edge onto the hip, and he's caught at short leg, and that's the end of Gohar. He's gone for 10, falling to a fellow left arm spinner.
Right is in, driven for 4 by Ben Geddes. It wasn't too much wrong with it. It was just over pitched. It wasn't a half volley, but it was over pitched. Tall right hander, got on top of the bounce to a large extent. In goes Walker, bowl, takes the edge, and Geddes gets 4 down to, well, very fine third man through about second slip, genuine edge.
And this one's pulled away. This should be 6. That one was short and got the treatment from Ben Geddes. That kind of man. Anyway, Travaskis is in, and this is whacked on the leg side for 4. Tom Helm deciding I'm going to be positive. Travaskis is in, and that's his whacked leg side, and it's hit clean by Tom Helm. That's going to go all the way for 6 over wide long on.
If they could get 600. It seems every time I watch them, they get always bowled.
He's bowled him. Geddes is gone. Patel around the wicket to the right-hander, and he's just slid one across and taken the top of off. Well, can you believe the softest of dismissals to end his best? Slip crouching down, and Travaskis is in, bowls, and that's slapped down the ground. There's a long on back. 4. They're rejecting the single. They know it's straight at the fielder for 4. Didn't move. I thought he was rejecting the single. Didn't even move, Helm. The story is, if you can remember it, as here's Cornwell on straight. He's gone. Left arm over to the left-hander, just slides on past the inside edge, and that is T.
Mid on mid wicket, fine leg, comes in, bowls now, and that's driven for 4. Wide half volley, beautiful shot. Just caress that through the covers. That's the kind of taps it and then it's raised. And this one is short and cut for 4 through the offside. Just an over, who's batting right-handed.
Helm bowls to him. He drives and he's going to pick up 4. Hit it firmly down into the ground. Cover reached high to his left. Max Holden couldn't get there. Take your
So
point.
they get, better at certain shots.
Helm is in, and that's going to go for 4 as well. Slightly over pitched and just leant into it, Patel, and stroked it out to the extra cover boundary. So
it's Cornwall into Buttinger, and he's beaten on the inside edge, and he's out. Playing for a bit of swing that wasn't there, so he got beaten on the inside edge.
Helm into Patel, short, and it is pulled. Is it going to be caught? No, it's high over Ben Geddes. They put Ben Geddes back there on the square leg boundary. Me how to do it, and it does work. In goes Helm and bowls. Patel drives him back, and although Helm got his right hand to it, all he could do was slightly slow the ball down. It still had enough momentum. Helm bowls to him. He drives again for 4. Well, that won't make you feel in any way that it wasn't at all elegant. That was another elegant drive, a little bit squarer.
Didn't start too well, but this is a brisk start with the bat.
Higgins is in, edge just caught. It carried all the way to. I wouldn't think that I'd carried, and Travaskis is waiting for the decision now. Umpire Pratt is walking in and he's going to talk to umpire Debenham.
Well in bowls, and this is bumped back down the ground. A lovely shot for 4, glorious from Patel. He's on to 28. 43 for 2. Does all of a sudden all the smart speakers around the house at home start
facing 820? In goes Higgins, bowls. Hill cuts his favourite shot down to third man for 4. That's a very Lewis Hill way to get off the mark.
And this is short and cuts late by Patel. Back with a point and a chase on here for Sharma, which he won't win. Deep cover.
And who was the other? A South African guy.
Oh, I don't remember. Gohar, lots of flight. That slaps through the covers for 4. Wide outside the off stump. The width was the problem on that amount of width and that amount of flight.
And he's been cut away, short and wide, and Hill said thank you very much to that one. Eske's on at second slip.
Looks like him.
And Sharma has been driven for 4. Beautiful shot from Hill. Let the ball come nice and close. Square drive. Bringing in that bottom hand nice and late. Bang! And it's cut away, but now there is an wide third man can't get round, so it's gone for another boundary. Nice shot, cut shot, short and wide. He's heard a couple of times in this over. He's in again. And that one's short, and it's hit the glove, and it's gone up in the air, and he's out. Sharma has a wicket. Hill has tried to pull the ball, and it got big on him, and a little bit late on the shot.
Only, yeah.
But, that you've got to average in the 40s as a test batsman as Sharma's in, and that is caught behind. A good delivery. It's just nipped away from Peter Hanscom, and he's edged it through to Cracknell, who has made no mistake, and Sharma now has 2 for 13.
Helm is in, bowls to Patel, who turns him nicely off his legs. Higgins dives to his right, can't get there. That might run down the slope to the boundary for 4. It will, and that is Rishi Patel's half century. It's come off 74 deliveries.
Sharma with his tail up, who's bowled it short, and he's gone. He's bounced him out. Caught it short leg. A really good bouncer that Green has decided to just fend off his coming at his head. Past the stumps and bowls it. It's a good line and length. And close. It's an LB appeal, and up goes the finger.
Yeah, it's close.
Second ball, and Cox is LBW. He's bat raised on strike, and and there's an edge, a short, really good short ball that he decided I'll ride the bounce with this one, and he got. And Van Beek knows this, and he's on strike, and he's pulled this for 4. Really good shot, waiting for the short ball, knew it was coming, and that's the way to play it on this pitch.
On the final day.
Helm bowls. He's bowled him. He's gone through Rishi Patel. Well, that question might have to be asked tonight. Yet there are still 5.1 overs left to be bowled. In he runs and bowls. Van Beek flashes away. He's caught behind. He is caught behind. Little bit of bounce, little bit of pace. Van Beek threw his hands at it, took the outside edge.
Here's Higgins. Bowls full straight and a forward defence from Walker, and that is the end of quite an extraordinary second day. Middlesex powering on to tee.